Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellencies, representatives of the Republic Canton of Geneva, ambassadors and PRs, heads and representatives of the UN agencies, international organizations, academic institutions, and civil society, colleagues, friends, dear ladies and gentlemen, good evening, assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the government and the people of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, my colleagues here in Geneva, Ambassador Muhammad Abdul, our ambassador to WTO, and his colleagues, I welcome you all to the celebration of the centenary of Afghanistan's independence. 100 years. It's a worthy occasion for any country to mark. I would like also to welcome my compatriots, fellow Afghans, who have come from all over Switzerland, representing a nearly 21,000 vibrant and hard-working Afghan Swiss diaspora. هموطنان عزیز و محفل سومین سالروز استرداد استقلال کشور آباییتان خوش آمده. خدای می‌آوره شراغلاس هر کلا باشه. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, 19th of August 1919, to be precise, 110 days ago, our nation headed by a young and progressive monarch, Shah Amanullah Khan, restored Afghanistan's control of its foreign policy from the British Empire and initiated an intensive reform program, placing Afghanistan on the path toward modernization and self-reliance. Shah Amanullah believed that to achieve real independence, Afghanistan had to come out of its isolation and join other developed nations around the globe. At the time when Europe was reeling from the impact of the First Great War, his drive for modernization and a spirit of cooperation with the rest of the world brought the young and forward-looking king and his charming Queen Malika Soraya to Burma, the other big city in this country, for those people who doesn't know, the capital city, in summer of 1928 as part of their European tour. He signed the Treaty of Friendship with the President of the Swiss Confederation, Mr. Edmund Schultes. These are the pictures you can see. And also, that marks the bilateral ties, a 90 years old, strong and solid relationship between Afghanistan and Switzerland. Our path to development and reform was interrupted by coups, the Soviet invasion of 1979, struggle against occupation and terrorism of different types and manifestation, but our persistence, resilience, and determination have never faltered. Over the past 18 years, in cooperation with the international community and the UN organizations, and despite continuous challenges and hardship, we have worked hard to rebuild, reinvigorate, and constantly move forward, always redefining progress and setting bars higher as a government, but also as a society. Dear colleagues, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, King Amanullah, the father of Afghanistan's independence, once famously said, "Pick up a pen instead of a gun, for an illiterate warrior nation cannot be free." But unfortunately, there were and still is more guns than pens in our region. And if King Amanullah was alive today, he would have said that the conference on disarmament is very important. So never abandon that conference and work hard with it. Today, millions of Afghan children and youth are going to schools and universities, and over 40% of them are girls. Afghan women participate in all walks of life. We have more women lawmakers, judges, ministers, diplomats, and soldiers than any other time in our history. Afghanistan has also one of the most vibrant civil society and the most independent media in the region. We have built our democracy, elected representative, and a republic system at the price of our blood. And we do not take it for granted. Therefore, we strongly believe that the peace and reconciliation effort must be inclusive, sustainable, and preserve the hard-won gains. Excellencies and colleagues, we are working very hard at the diplomatic and political fronts in Kabul, Doha, and other regional and international capitals to make peace a reality for the people of Afghanistan and the people of our region. We are striving that a post-war Afghanistan has to be, and inshallah will be, governed by our common principles of freedom, equality, and preservation of human rights. Principles for promotion and protection of which we are all working together here under the auspices of the United Nations Organization and in this serene city of Geneva. While we move forward on the path of peace and development, we cherish the memories of those heroes who lost their lives while defending freedom and humanity in Afghanistan. We thank all of you, all those of your nations, nationalities, and from your organizations who serve on a bilateral or multilateral humanitarian mission in Afghanistan. And the last but not least, we pay tribute to the memories of our brothers and sisters who lost their life in the recent brutal and indiscriminate attack in a wedding hall 10 days back in Kabul, and all those civilians who fell victim of terror while they were living their ordinary life. Thank you very much for your patience and attention, and I'll bring back to give it to our MC. Thank you.